Good day, my brothers and sisters. We are going through the call of famous people in the Bible. We have got a lot of famous people in the Bible. We have gone through Abraham, we have gone through Lot. Now we are going through the call of Hagar. Hagar is a very famous woman in the Bible, a very famous woman who have participated in the building of Abraham's family. She did very well. She did very well. She worked so hard. She became a champion because of her being called into service. Remember, she was donated by Pharaoh to Abraham as a servant after all those problems that happened there in Egypt. And this woman, she came to Sarah's house. She worked so hard. She served Abraham so well until until when Sarah has realized that there is no way. She's still waiting for God to give her children. But that there is not even a single sign that she will get children. By then, Lot has left. If Lot was a witch, the witch has left. But now the problem is God wants to start somewhere. He wants to show Abraham that he is not the one who has got a problem of childbearing. And God went to Sarah and he said to her, you don't know what's going to happen, but you've got an opportunity to bear Abraham's children. Give her this slave woman, Hagar, so that she can bear children, and the children will become yours. Little did Sarah know that immediately when Hagar get into sexual intercourse with Abraham, children are going to start coming. And to them, it will be like a disaster. She did not know that Hagar is being called for a much bigger and a higher service in the family of Abraham. Remember, Abraham was not happy. Abraham was depressed. Abraham was asking himself, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I abide by the call. I did everything I was asked to do. But now the situation is not changing. Children are not coming. I've got money, I've got wealth, I've got people around me, but children are not coming. And Abraham was like looking at God. God, what did I do? I'm now alone with my wife. We are only two, but children are not coming. I'm growing up and the children are not coming. Since I left my father's house, it has been extra 10 years, but the children are not coming. So let us go and look at Genesis 16. Now Sarah, Abraham's wife, had not been able to bear children for him, but she had an Egyptian servant named Hagar. So Sarai said to Abraham, the Lord has prevented me from having children. Go and sleep with my servant. Perhaps I can have children through her. And Abraham agreed with Sarah's proposal. So Sarai, Abraham's wife, took Hagar, the Egyptian servant, and gave her to Abraham as a wife. This happened 10 years after Abraham had settled in the land of Canaan. So Abraham had sexual relationship with Hagar, and she became pregnant. But when Hagar knew she was pregnant, she began to treat her mistress, Sarai, with contempt. Then Sarai said to Abraham, this is all your fault. I put my servant into your arms, but now that she is pregnant, she treats me with contempt. The Lord will show who is wrong, you or me. Abraham replied, look, she is your servant. So deal with her as you see fit. Then Sarai treated Hagar so harshly that she finally ran away. The angel of the Lord found Hagar beside the spring of water in the wilderness, along the road to Shah. The angel said to her, Hagar, Sarai's servant, where have you come from and where are you going? I'm running away from my mistress Sarai. She replied. The angel of the Lord said to her, return to your mistress and submit to her authority. Then he added, I will give you more descendants than you can count. And the angel also said, you are now pregnant and will give birth to a son. You are to name him Ishmael, which means God hears. So the Lord has heard you cry, your cry of distress. This son of yours will be a wild man, an untamed and wild donkey. He will raise his fists against everyone, and everyone will be against him. Yes, he will live in an open hostility against all his relatives. Thereafter, Hagar used another name to refer to the Lord who had spoken to her. She said, you are the God who sees me. Also said, have I truly seen the one who sees me? So that well was named Bia Laha Roy, means well of the living one who sees me. It can still be found between Kadesh and Bered. So Hagar gave birth a son, Abraham a son, and Abraham named him Ishmael. Abraham was 86 years old when Ishmael was born. This is the situation when somebody is called. Hagar is called for a much bigger service in the family of Abraham. Remember, Hagar was donated to Abraham as a slave girl to go and work at Abraham's house. And when Hagar arrived there, she did a very good job. She worked so hard for Abraham. She took care of Abraham and his wife Sarah very well. But things started to turn around. God was seeing that Abraham is very much distressed. It has been a long time now. It has been 86 years. No children, nothing. And Sarah was also growing. But God went to Sarah and said, look at yourself. Look at what is going on. Look how miserable is Abraham. Look at yourself. How miserable is Abraham. So he said to Sarah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So Sarah said to Abraham, the Lord has prevented me from having children. So go and sleep with my servant. Perhaps I can have children through her. And Abraham agreed with Sarah's proposal. So Sarah, Abraham's wife, took Hagar, the Egyptian servant, and gave her to Abraham as a wife. Everything was well arranged. This happened 10 years after Abraham had settled in the land of Canaan. And so Abraham had sexual relation with Hagar. She became pregnant. But when Hagar knew she was pregnant, she started to treat her mistress Sarai with contempt. Then Sarai said to Abraham, this is all your fault. I gave my servant into your arms. Now that she's pregnant, she treats me with contempt. She is starting to treat me like a useless woman. The Lord will show you who is wrong, you and me. Sarah is trying to strike the balance. She does not know what is happening between Abraham and Hagar. She thinks maybe Abraham has now looked at Hagar to be Sarah's replacement. But Abraham being an honest person, Abraham being the man who loved God, who stick to what God has said, I'll make you a mighty nation. I will bless you. Who bless you, I'll bless him. Who curse you, I'll curse him. Then, when Sarah started to look at Abraham as the one who has got a fault, as the one who has shown much love to Hagar, to an extent that Hagar has started to see Sarah as somebody who is useless, somebody who is unable to give Abraham some children. He started to treat her very badly. But Abraham replied, look, Sarah, she is your servant. So deal with her as you see it fit. Then Sarah get the power now. She went back to Hagar. She started to treat her like a trash. Whether you have got pregnancy for my husband or not, you nothing. You are nothing. So it was tough. It was tough for Hagar. As so she treated Hagar so harshly that she finally ran away. She was going to kill her. There was no way that that woman will survive. She was going to kill her. So when she ran away, the angel of the Lord found Hagar beside the spring of water in the wilderness, along the road to Asher. Then the angel said to her, Hagar, you are Sarah's servant. Where have you come from and where are you going? I'm running away from my mistress, Sarah replied. The angel of the Lord said to her, return to your mistress and submit to her authority. Then he added, I'll give you more descendants than you can count. And the angel also said, you are now pregnant and you will give birth to a son. You are to name him Ishmael, which means God hears. What is God? Who is God hearing? Which message of hearing is going to? It is going to Abraham. That you, Abraham and Sarah, you must know that God hears. The fact that you are looking for a child, God hears. This young man is called Ishmael because God hears. You are ignoring the fact that God hears. For the Lord heard your cry of distress, and he also heard the cry of Sarah for his distress. This son of yours will be a wild man, and untamed as a wild donkey. He will raise his fist against everyone, and everyone will be against him. Yes, he will live in an open hostility to all his relatives. Thereafter, Hagar used another name to refer to the Lord who has spoken to her. She said, you are the God who sees. She also said, have I truly seen the God who sees me? So that well was named Bealaharu, which means a well of the living one who sees me. It can still be found today at Kadesh and Beret. So Hagar gave a son to Abraham. Abraham named him Ishmael. Ishmael, God who hears. And Abraham was 86 years old when Ishmael was born. My brother, wherever you are, in any kind of a situation, my sister, wherever you are, in any situation you are in now, you are not there by mistake. You are called for the service. Only if you can take a stand today and say, whatever the situation is, I'm going to start my journey today and walk with Jesus Christ. I would like to get baptized. I would like to live by the word. I will study the Bible every day because I know that I'm in this situation because God put me in this situation. And in this situation, now God is asking me to go for a much bigger service. Like when Hagar was called from Egypt, little did she know that she's being called for a higher service. When she was promoted to a wife, little did she know that she's going to be the mother of many people. So, whatever you are in the situation today, whatever you are going through, whatever the situation, whatever you are going through now, you have been called for a higher service. The service of serving God who hears, the serving God, the service of the service of serving God who sees you, the one who sees me, the one who the well of the living one who sees me. You are the God who sees me. Have I truly seen the one who sees me? Did I hear him? Am I listening to him now? Am I focusing to him now? Am I going somewhere? Wherever I'm going, I'm not alone now. I'm with the one who sees me, the one who sees me, the one who hears, the one who controls my life, the one who has taken over my life is going to lead me from here to the end of my life. As long as I'm now ready to go back to Sarah and submit myself. As long as I'm now ready to go back to my mistress and be a submissive person, as long as I am going back to Jesus Christ and submit my life to Him, this is good. Lord, you have taught us the way the call Sarah was called, the way Hagar was called. That is a much bigger service. In the name of Jesus Christ, I thank you, God, for giving us this service. Amen.